Hey guys, I'm Natalie. This morning I'm going to guide you through a nice vinyasa flow. If you want to get started at the back of your mat, getting comfortably, bring your knees out as wide as you feel comfortable. Option to bring the big toes to touch, and then walk your fingertips forward, resting them on the mat. Maybe rock your forehead from side to side. Just begin by getting into your space, getting comfortable. Let everything just soften towards the earth. Relax your shoulders, your belly. Unclench your jaw. And start by taking a few deep breaths here. Take a deep inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, fill up the chest, the belly, the ribs, the lungs. Open mouth, push the breath out. One more time, fill all the way up till you reach a state of comfortable fullness. Open mouth, push the breath out. Pull your belly button into your low back. Let everything just soften a little bit deeper towards the earth. Continue to focus on your breath. And every inhale, deepen the breath. And every exhale, just let it go. Bring awareness inward to the body. Notice how you feel. And every inhale, maybe crawl your fingertips forward. And on every exhale, send your hips a little bit closer to your heels. Stay here for a few more rounds of breath. Maybe try matching your inhales with your exhales. Inhale for 5 seconds. And exhale for 5 seconds. Long, loud, deep, full breaths in. Long, loud, controlled, patient exhales out through your mouth. The mind starts to wander, that's okay, just bring it back to the breath. Take another deep cleansing inhale, fill all the way up with breath. And as you exhale, seal your lips, breathing out through your nose, cultivating your Ujjayi breath. Continue to breathe deeply, but with the lips sealed. Bring some texture into your breath, internal heat. Long, loud inhales in through the nose. Long, loud exhales out through the nose. You want to create a breath that will keep you motivated and focused throughout your practice. And your next inhale, slowly rise up to a seat. And you can either keep the toes tucked under or untuck and sit back. Sitting up nice and tall. As you inhale, arms come out and up. Exhale, palms to touch. Interlace your fingers, flip the palms up toward the sky. Now think about cat pose here. So send your belly out. Stick your chin out, tuck the tailbone out, stick the tailbone out. Exhale, cat pose. Push the palms away from you. Think about doming through your back. Spread your shoulder blades apart, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, think cow. Feel that nice stretch in the belly. Exhale, think cat. Push the palms forward, tuck the chin to the chest. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, push the palms away. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Continue to focus on the breath here. And your next inhale, reach the palms up towards the sky. Exhale, lift it up and over to the right for a side body stretch. Think about pulling your bottom left rib away from your hip with this nice stretch in the left side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, up and over to the left. Feel this nice stretch in the right side body. Peel your right shoulder back slightly. Tuck your chin under. Feel the space between your ribs and your hip on your right side. Expand. Inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, release your grip, roll out your wrists. Make your way to a neutral tabletop. Spread your fingers really wide. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Your shoulders over your wrists, your hips stacked over your knees. Gaze is down. As you inhale, drop your belly down. Gaze comes up, cow pose. Pull your shoulders back and then together behind you. Exhale to cat. One more time, inhale, cow pose. Gaze comes up, feel that stretch in your belly. Exhale to cat. Make your way back to your neutral tabletop. Push weight into the left foot as you inhale, right leg comes back. Square off your hips, point your pinky toe down. Internally rotate the right thigh to face down. Push weight into the right hand. As you inhale, left hand comes forward and up for bird dog. Gaze is down. Take a moment here to just focus on the breath. Use your core. Whenever you inhale, reach from your fingertip to your heel. Get nice and long. As you exhale, cactus your left arm. Pull your shoulder blades together. Kick your right heel back towards your bum. Move with your breath. Inhale, re-extend. Slow, slow, slow. Gaze is down to your nice spine. Exhale, cactus. Pull the shoulder blades together. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Now you can either stay here or if you want to reach for your right foot, kicking your foot into your hand. Peel your shoulder back. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Open up towards the left. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, replant the left hand down, re-extend the right leg back. As you inhale, reach the right heel a little bit higher. Exhale, reach it up and over to the right. Try to lift your heel the height of your hip. Reach your toes forward. Gaze is down. Notice you start to dump weight in the left hand. Straighten both arms. Use your core. On every inhale, lift the heel a little bit higher. Exhale, plant your right foot down. Big toe pointing forward. Exhale, send your hip back towards your heels. Relax your forehead down. Reconnect to your breath. Feel this nice stretch in the inner right hamstring. Stay here for another round of breath. And as you inhale, slowly rise back up to your neutral tabletop. Step the right foot back in, spread your fingers wide. Push weight into the right knee. As you inhale, left leg comes back. Dorsiflex your foot like you could stamp it on the back wall. Internally rotate the left thigh to face down. As you exhale, push weight into the left hand. Inhale, right arm comes forward and up. Palms facing in like you could shake someone's hand. Square everything off, bump the left hip down, breathe, reach from your fingertip to your heel, get nice and long, fill up with breath. Exhale, cactus the right arm, kick the left heel back. Pull your shoulder blades together 2 more times with your breath. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, cactus. 1 more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Now you can stay here, make sure you claw your left fingertips in the mat, take weight off your wrist. You can reach for your left foot. Kick your foot into your hand, squeeze your buns, peel your chest open to the right, and breathe. Inhale, fill up. As you exhale, replant the right hand down, re-extend the left leg back. As you inhale, reach the left foot open, lift your heel the height of your hip, gaze is down, use your arms, use your core, breathe, 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 keep lifting the left heel higher. As you exhale, plant the foot down. Send the hips back, forehead comes to the mat. Reconnect to your breath. Notice where you're feeling any tightness or tension and send your breath there. As you inhale, feel the breath come in. As you exhale, feel the breath leave. Slowly on your next inhale, rise up to your neutral tabletop. Step the left foot back in, spread the fingers wide. As you exhale, flip the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, pedal out the feet. Spread your fingers super wide. Send your belly back towards your thighs. Think more about trying to lengthen in the spine than in the legs, so maybe have a pretty deep bend in the knees here. Maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no. Do whatever feels good. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Make way into stillness in your down dog. As you inhale, look forward to the top of the mat. As you exhale, step your feet to your hands for a forward fold. Feet come behind the wrists and hips with distance, maybe a little bit wider, whatever feels comfortable here. And then grab for opposite elbows for ragdoll. Bend your knees a lot, relax your head and neck down. Maybe sway from side to side, shift the weight into the toes. Once again, as you inhale, notice any tension you're holding in your neck. As you exhale, just let it go. Softening your forehead to the earth. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, hands come to the earth, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms come to shins. Tabletop your back. Pull your shoulder blades together behind you. Gaze is down. You're about having a nice flat back here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Wrap your shoulder blades around your spine. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Pushing into the heels, the feet. Root to rise. Come to standing mountain pose. Squeeze your buns. Pull your shoulder blades together as your arms come out and up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Samasthiti. Reconnect to your breath. Feel your feet root down into the earth. Relax your shoulders. Take a moment to set an intention. What brought you to your practice? What brought you onto your mat today? Take a deep inhale, fill up with breath, filling up with your intention. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, just like that. Inhale, fill up with breath. Open mouth, let it go. Let that intention out in the space around you. Blink your eyes open, reseal your lips. As you inhale, arms come out and up. Pull your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Hands come through heart center. Come out with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back for a high plank. Spread your fingers super wide here. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Lift your hips the height of your shoulders. Squeeze your buns, bring your heels above your back toes. Your gaze is down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. As you inhale, shift forward, bring the crown of your head forward. Exhale, lower down halfway, chaturanga, high to low plank. Keep the plank, keep your butt lifted. Flip your toes as you inhale, push up, upward facing dog. Peel your shoulders down and back, squeeze your buns. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna move through our sun A 2 more times, breath to movement. Focus on your breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, power through the heels, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come out and up, extended mountain. Turn the pinkies inward. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, come down with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time with your breath. Take the whole inhale and the whole exhale to get where you're going. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, mountain. Exhale, hands toward center. Inhale, arms come out and up. Pull your shoulder blades together, fill up with breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, let it go. Spread your fingers really wide here. Keep your left foot planted as you slowly take the whole inhale to lift the right leg high for three-legged dog. Now it's not about how high you get your legs, square off your hips. Point your right thigh down towards the earth, dorsiflex your foot. And you can either stay here if you want to stack your right hip on top of your left. Notice if your right shoulder lifts up and push the ground away evenly with both hands. Feel this nice stretch in the right hip flexor. Lift up with this lifted knee. push the belly back towards the thigh. Breathe. As you inhale, come back through center. Exhale, plant the foot down. Inhale, left leg comes high. Slow and controlled, take the whole inhale, use your leg and core. Now you can either stay here, or you can stack the left hip on top of the right. Notice if you start to dump weight into the right hand, push the ground away evenly with both hands, claw your fingertips in the mat. Feel this nice stretch, do whatever feels good here. As you inhale, come back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, pedal at the feet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Arms come forward and up. Sink back into your heels. Now look down. If you can't see all 10 toes, send your hips back. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Think about pulling your thumbs towards you. Now push your heels down and then out. Reconnect to your breath. Tuck your tailbone under slightly. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Keep pushing those heels down and then out. 2 more breaths. Feel the breath come in. And feel the breath leave. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into your left foot. As you inhale, right leg comes up for one-legged Tadasana. Bump your right hip down so it's in line with the left. Turn the pinkies inward, soften the shoulders down. Arms can be wherever you feel comfortable. Flex your right toes, no sloppy feet. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Hands to heart center. Extend your right leg back. Bump this right hip down so it's in line with the left. Think about powering through this right heel like you kick it on the back wall. Dorsiflex your foot. Lift your chest up. You can always have a micro bend in the left knee. Reconnect to your breath. On your next inhale, arms come forward and up. Plant the right foot down for a high crescent lunge. Pull this left hip back. Squeeze your whole back right leg. Feel this nice stretch in the right hip flexor. Your left knee stacked over your ankle. Back heel's over the toes. Take a deep cleansing inhale. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin open. Left knee is in a 90-degree bend over the pinky toe, so think about tracking it open over the pinky toe. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Reach through all 10 fingers, but soften the shoulders down. Push firmly through the pinky toe side of the right foot. The back foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach it up and then back. Gaze is up. Keep thinking about tracking this left knee open. Sink a little bit deeper into your lunge as you reach the left hand up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step your left foot back to meet your right, high plank. You can either move through your vinyasa or skip it, all meeting in the downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Arms come forward and up. Sink back into those heels. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. And then push the heels down and then out to the long edges of the mat to stabilize the hips. Breathe. Tuck your tailbone under. Stay here for 2 rounds of breath. And your next exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the right foot as you inhale, left leg comes high. One-legged Tadasana. Push through that big toe on the right foot to stay stable. Bump your left hip down. Your knees in line with the hips. Don't lift it too high. Flex your toes. Inhale, fill up, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, warrior 3. Hands through heart center. Keep the thighs in close, send the left leg back. You want to keep the hips squared, so bump the left hip down. Always have a micro bend in the right knee. Flex the back foot, lift the chest up and breathe. You can have your arms wherever you feel comfortable, just focus on the breath. On your next inhale, arms come forward and up, step the left foot back. High crescent lunge. Pull your right hip back, squeeze your left leg. Soften your shoulders down. Right knee stacked over the ankle, fill up with breath, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Back foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Track your right knee open. Set your shoulders on top of your hips. Reach through your fingers. Really activate in the arms. Gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Push your heels down and out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach it up and then back for a nice stretch in the right side body. Relax your left shoulder down. Little to no weight in your left hand. Gaze is up. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step your right foot back to meet your left, high plank. Move through vinyasa or skip it. Now we're gonna flow breath to movement 2 times. Listen to your breath. Focus on taking the whole inhale and the whole exhale to get where we're going. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, let it go. Reseal your lips. We're gonna skip chair pose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the left foot. As you inhale, right leg comes high, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, arms come forward and up, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, crawl your hands to the front. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Move through vinyasa or skip it, meeting in a downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, play at the palms, push weight into the right foot as you inhale, left leg comes high, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge, carefully step the foot back, focus on your breath. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, curl your hands to the front. Step your right foot back. Move through your vinyasa or skip it. One more time, each side. You can always lower down to a child's pose. Focus on your breath, taking the whole inhale and the whole exhale to get where you're going. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the left foot as you inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, curl your hands to the front. Step the left foot back to meet the right. You can either move through vinyasa or skip it, just go into a downward facing dog. One more leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the right big toe as you inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, curl your hands to the front. Step your right foot back to meet your left, high plank. Either move through vinyasa or skip it, all meeting the downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, lower down to your knees. You can either come into a child's pose, or if child's pose feels like a big oven, you can come into hero's pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Either planting your palms on your thighs, or you can bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Just focusing on the breath. Come back to your intention. What brought you to your practice today? Just let go of everything else. Match your inhales with your exhales. Fill up with breath. Open mouth, release some heat. Stay here for a few more rounds of breath. when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Just walk your hands forward. Just simply step the left foot forward. Coming into a runner's lunge, slide this back right leg down. Your hands are on the inside of the left foot. And let the head and neck get really heavy here. If you want to use blocks or pillows, blankets, you can bring your forearms down, but don't force anything. And then if you're feeling any compression in the left hip, you can come onto the pinky toe side of the foot. How's your breath? And clench your jaw. And then in your next inhale, very carefully come up into your palms. Walk this left foot over to the right, prepare for pigeon. Lower the left knee down, take a moment to set up here. Right heel's behind the knee. As you inhale, come up. You can stay up here if you'd like. Or if you want to go into a sleeping swan, stack your pinky toe into the mat on your left foot, big toe on top. Shift the weight over to the right and then walk your hands forward, lowering down into your sleeping swan. On your next inhale, very carefully make your way back up. Keep your left leg where it is. Just turn to make your way onto a seat. Extend the right leg out to straight. Left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Bring your right hand to the inside of the right thigh. As you inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, reach it up and over towards your right foot. Flex your right toes towards you. Release any tension in your head and neck. Maybe look up, look down, whatever feels good. Keep pushing your left bum into the mat. To square off the hips, keep flexing your toes back. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, release. Move on to this left knee. And then step the right foot forward for runner's lunge on the other side. Extend the left leg back. Feel this nice stretch in the front of the left thigh. And then you can either stay up on your palms or if you want to lower down, but don't force anything. You can always come onto the pinky toe side of the foot. Just relax your head and neck down a lot. Release any tension in the head and neck. If you're in pain, make your way out. If you start to feel any tingliness, it means you've gone too far. Not forcing anything. Just wherever you are, release the tension. Let the head and neck get even heavier. Soften into the pose. And very carefully in your next inhale, make your way up. Walk this right foot over to the left. Lower the right knee down. Prepare for pigeon. Bring your hands to your hips, square up the hips, pull the left hip forward. Look back, make sure your left heel is directly behind the hip. And then stack your toes, stacking the pinky toe into the mat. Shift the weight into the left foot, leg, and then walk your hands forward, bring your forehead to the mat. Continue to commit to the breath. If the mind wanders, that's okay, just bring it back. Feel the breath come in and feel the breath leave. On your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back up, keeping your right leg where it is. You're just gonna turn. Bring the left leg out, right foot to the inside of the right thigh, left thigh rather. Left hand comes to the inside of the thigh. As you inhale, right arm comes up. Flex your left toes back toward you. Exhale, reach it up and over. This nice stretch in the right side body. Keep thinking about pushing the right bum into the mat and then just relax that and neck. Keep reaching your right hand towards your left foot. Inhale, fill up. As you exhale, slowly release. And then bring both legs out to straight for a nice straddle. If your hips are below your knees, you want to sit up on a block or a pillow, anything to keep the hips higher than the knees. And then before you go forward, if at any point the knees and the toes turn in, that means you've gone too far. So you want the knees and the toes to be facing up. So you now sit up nice and tall, flex your toes back, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, come down with a flat back, and then stop whenever it starts to round and just relax the head and neck down. If you want to grab for opposite ankles, whatever feels good. Just focus on the breath, breathing deeper on every inhale. Long, loud exhales. Before you come up, bring your chin to your chest, and on the inhale, slowly roll back up, stacking your lower back, middle back, and then your upper back. And then once your shoulders are above your hips, then your head and neck can come up. Scoot your way to the top of the mat, remove your block. Reach your arms forward as you inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, slowly lower down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Bring your forehead up to your knees. As you inhale, fill up with breath. As you exhale, hug the knees up and in. Inhale, fill up. Thank yourself for making your way to your mat today. Taking time out of the day just for you. Exhale, release, Shavasana. Arms and legs come out wide. You can blink your eyes closed and return your breath back to a natural rhythm. When you're ready, start to bring some awareness into the body. Invite some movement. Wiggle your fingers or your toes. Reach your arms up and overhead for a full body stretch. And then roll onto your favorite side. Hug your knees into your chest. Use your bicep as a pillow. Very slowly, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Stay up nice and tall. Bring your palms to your heart center. Tuck your chin under slightly. Closing out our practice with one unified breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, let it go. Bring your palms to your third eye. It was an honor to guide you through your practice. I bow forward to you in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like these videos, subscribe to my channel and have a great day.